There we go. That didn't take long at all. There we go. Oh, he is on. Man, that was heavy. That is a tank of a bass. Wow. Holy smokes. Welcome back to Live to Fish. In some of those days, the weather just won't allow for me to get the boat out. So you know what? I hit the banks. And sometimes even when the weather is good, I hit the banks. Sometimes there's nothing better than exploring, finding new areas to fish, and catching some good ones. And on this day, I decided to head out to Harsens Island. Not familiar with it? Let me help you out. Harsens Island is considered part of Clay Township and is located at the north end of Lake St Clair, and it's an island at the mouth of the St Clair River as it opens up into Lake St Clair. And your only access to this island is one of two ways. Now at the time of this video, the ferry costs $15 for one vehicle, $10 for each additional axle. So for example, if you're towing a boat with one axle or a kayak on a trailer, you're going to pay $25. But as I and anybody else that's been out there will tell you, it is definitely worth the money. Now if you happen to be staying up in the north end of the lake, like at the Totally Hooked Lake House, you're just minutes away from dropping in at the DNR launches located at the Fairhaven area or also at Deckers. And if you don't own a boat and you're fishing from the bank, I tell you, you're missing a great experience by not coming out here and exploring. There we go. That didn't take long at all. All right, good looking bass. Not bad at all from the shoreline. I will take it. That's about my third cast in here. Water levels are really low, but what a beautiful fish. They just make them better out here, I'm telling you. Awesome. All right, out here at Harsens Island and throwing the good old wacky worm. Good old Senko. Can't beat it. This is about the third cast in. My first fish, when I first came up right under this culvert here, there's probably 2 or 3 good sized bass. Launched it in front of them, they just took off. But I'm trying to cast out a little bit where they're not seeing me. I don't know if you can see that one down there. There we go. First cast with the spinner. And it's fish on. Oh boy. What a beauty too. My favorite. A good old snot rocket. Whoop, quick release. See you, buddy. All right, first cast and got bit, but not exactly what I was looking for. Try it again. One thing to keep in mind when you're exploring, as you can see with this culvert, the direction of travel of the water here, the current is coming out of the culvert. And about 10 minutes later, it was getting sucked back in and pushed to the other side of the road. The flow was constantly changing and it happened at about every 10 or 15 minutes. When it was pushing away from the culvert, I was fishing this side. When it pushed back in the other way, I fished the other side. Little guy. All right, buddy. Dinks need love too. Thank you. And so with that, the conditions of the water changed yet again. The direction of travel changed over to the other side, so I hopped across the road to give it some more casts. Gonna make it, bud? Good job. There we go. Ooh, that was a good hit. Man, he's not big, but man, he smashed it. That was a good hit. Very cool. Tiny little dink, but a beauty. There we go. Ooh, that was a good hit. Oh, and he's off. That was a good fish too. Doggone it. That was my worm. Now the key to the island is there's so many spots to fish at. You can constantly be on the move and try different things. If you're getting skunked in one area, move along and I guarantee you're going to get bit. The island's got everything from deep drop-offs to shallow creeks. He is on. Man, that was heavy. First cast out here. That is a tank of a bass. Wow. Holy smokes. Wow, that's a big girl. That is a big girl. Dang, look at that bucket mouth. Getting some tanks out here in Harsens Island. Pretty sick. All right, so that was the first cast here on the north side of the island. I've been fishing the south side all morning. Getting some decent fish, lost some good ones, and catching nothing but dinks. But man, out here, first cast, whoo! Now it is quite a bit deeper out here. There's quite a bit of a drop off. Now the water levels are really low. This thing's shallow for quite a ways out, and then it drops right down. You can see the change of the color of the water, maybe you can't. But yeah, just shy of 4 pounds. I'll try to get on some more. Definitely productive over here. Well, you can see how shallow it goes out here. Put my muck boots on and getting out a little ways. Got tired of casting over all the shallow stuff. I can feel the cold from my underneath the muck boots. Water's definitely cold out here. Well, it didn't take long until I got some company. Some guys ended up stopping along the top of the bridge and fishing once they saw me catching some fish. And then the boaters started piling in. Little did they know the giant that I had caught just moments before. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps support the channel. Don't forget to hit that like and leave me a comment down below. Have you been out to Harsens Island, and how did you do? Well, until next time, be safe, be well, and as always, live to fish. Tight lines, everybody.